But $24 for a lip mask? Ma'am, we're not doing that. So I took a little trip to Walgreens to see if I can find some winter skincare products that are affordable and found these 3 skincare dupes. Now, let's just say my skin and my wallet are thankful. So let's get into it. In this video, we're going to talk about these 3 skincare winter dupes from Walgreens that can really work wonders for dry skin, why these products actually deliver the same results as their high-end counterparts. And because I want to keep it real with you, I am going to talk about some pros and cons of each product so you know what you're getting into if you decide to buy them. So I decided to put these Walgreens skincare products to the test because let's be honest, the winter months can really do a number on our skin. But I'm just not going to drop a fortune on skincare products because Old Man Winter decided to show up. I tested these products for about 30 days and I'm going to tell you, I was pretty shocked. My skin was softer, more hydrated, and the best thing for me, no more dry patches. These budget-friendly skincare products really can do the job. Okay, we're going to first start out with the Walgreens Hydrating Lip Mask, which is a dupe to the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. So you know how the winter can really sometimes make our lips feel like sandpaper. So I figured this would be a great product to try out for my winter skincare routine. The Laneige Sleeping Mask is almost like a cult favorite, right? Everyone probably heard of it before. I myself have used it, but it comes with a $24 price tag for a small jar. And that really can feel like a splurge for a lot of people. It certainly felt like one for me. However, Walgreens Hydrating Lip Mask is only $10. So when I picked it up, I wanted to see if this $10 dupe would do the same thing that the Laneige sleeping mask will do. I have to say I have tried the Laneige sleeping mask before. And honestly, I must say that it dried out my lips more than it hydrated my lips. So I was very skeptical when I picked up the Walgreens one to see if I would have the same effect. Here's what both of these masks have going for them. They both include hyaluronic acid and glycerin, which are amazing hydrators. These ingredients act like moisture magnets, which are perfect for dry winter lips. Laneige also has a berry mix complex, which is basically a blend of berry extracts like raspberry and blueberry, which are packed with antioxidants to protect our lips from the dry winter air. But Walgreens, on the other hand, doesn't have the berry mix complex. It has the vitamin E instead of the berry mix. But it is still a great protection, though it won't be as fancy as the berry extracts. But for the price of $10, I honestly believe that the Walgreens dupe does a better job for me than the Laneige. For softness, Laneige uses shea butter and muru butter, which gives it that thick, luxurious feel, which is perfect if you like a balm that feels super rich. On the other hand, Walgreens uses beeswax and oils like coconut oil and jojoba oil. It's still moisturizing, but it feels a little lighter than the Laneige. So if you're someone who is looking for something lightweight, actually the Walgreens might be your better option because it is lighter than the Laneige mask. Now, for pros and cons, for the Laneige is super thick, it has that rich texture, and it has the berry antioxidants. And all of these things are great for dry lips. But Laneige is $24 for a small jar. And as I mentioned before, I found the Laneige mask to dry out my skin even more. Although it has those hydrators, I did not find that my lips were more hydrated using the Laneige mask. And in fact, after just a few days of using it overnight, I had to stop using it. Now, Walgreens, it is super affordable, solid hydration, and that lightweight feel. However, it does lack the antioxidants that you can find in the berry mix complex that the Laneige mask has. It would not appear as luxurious because of the lack of the shea butter and the muru butter that the Laneige uses, although it's using other things such as the beeswax and coconut oils and jojoba oils. Now, let me know in the comments if you've used any of the Laneige mask or the Walgreens mask. Next up, let's look at the facial moisturizers. So we have the Walgreens facial cream versus the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Now, the winter months are super brutal on our skin as is. So having a great moisturizer is absolutely key during the winter months. Now, the Kiehl's moisturizer I have used before, and it is really good. It definitely goes on beautifully. It keeps me moisturized throughout the day without needing to reapply. But It's $35 for a jar. And I just think that is just a lot of money for a moisturizer that I'm going to go through very quickly since I use it daily. Now, the Walgreens facial cream is about $12.99. And so I wanted to see if the Walgreens facial cream can match the hydration that the Kiehl's Ultra Cream normally does, but without the price tag. So let's talk about the ingredients for both the Walgreens and for the Kiehl's moisturizers. Both creams uses glycerin and squalene. Now, both are great for hydration. And we talked about the glycerin before when we talked about the Laneige and the Walgreens lip mask. And they're basically, it's a moisture magnet, perfect for the winter months. And squalene is really a lightweight oil that locks in hydration without feeling too heavy, which is really, really key thing that we would need in the winter. Now, the Walgreens version also includes some other oils like sweet almond oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, which add that fatty acids that keep our skin barrier strong against any harsh winter air. Now, the Kiehl's cream uses a simpler formula focused really only on the squalene, so it feels a little bit lighter, but both are great for hydration. But to me, the Walgreens added a little more richness, which might even feel better in the colder months. As to texture and protection, both creams add dimethicone, which is really this smooth protective layer that's amazing for the skin and the texture and how it feels. Now, Walgreens adds something a little unique. It's called the pseudo-altaromanous ferment extract, which honestly is basically a marine ingredient that sounds fancy, but really what it does, it helps repair and protect. Another thing that I find to be amazing for a Walgreens Dupe to the more fancy and expensive, because they've added more things to this moisturizer that is especially better for us. Now, Kiehl's doesn't have this, but it is great for sensitive skin, especially when our skin can be a little more stressed in the winter. Now, the pros and cons recap. Kiehl's, for the pros for me, lightweight texture, it's a simple formula, and it's ideal really for all skin types. But the cons are going to be the same always. $35 for a small jar is just a little too expensive for me. Now, for Walgreens, it's affordable at $12.99. They've added those extra oils and they've added that protective ingredient, that marine ingredient for the skin. And it may feel a little bit heavier, but for someone who has dry skin in the winter or who needs to feel like they're protected with their moisturizer, the Walgreens one might be the one for you at $12.99. I think I would say go ahead and try it. It may not work for everyone, especially if you have oily skin and in the winter your skin doesn't become more drier or anything. But for me, this helps a lot in the winter months. Finally, let's talk about that winter glow. The Walgreens AAH mask versus the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mask. Now, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Mask, everyone has heard of that. And some people really, really love it and probably could not get it out of their hands if you tried. Now, the cold air can make our skin look dull and lackluster. And so having this mask that can bring our glow back is with these gentle exfoliating acids is amazing. But it is $40 a jar for the Glow Mask, and the Walgreens mask is only $14.99. Now, at a fraction of the price, I definitely wanted to check this one out just to see if it does the same as the Glow Mask. Both masks, they both include glycolic and lactic acid. These acids working together is what's giving us the glow. They are amazing for gently removing any dead skin cells, which in the winter can make our skin look and feel dull. And so exfoliating allows us to reveal that brighter, smoother skin underneath. Now, the Glow Recipe includes the watermelon extract for the antioxidants, and that's where you also get that famous watermelon scent. I think that's why this is a cult favorite, because of the scent for people. They just, whatever it brings to them, feels to them, it's probably one of the things that makes the Glow Recipe so popular because of the scent. Now, Walgreens also includes a watermelon extract plus apple and pomegranate, which also helps the skin look fresh and healthy. The watermelon scent in the Walgreens Dupe is not as strong as that in the Glow Recipe. Now, for the hydrating and soothing aspect of both products, the Glow Recipe has sodium hyaluronate for hydration and peptides which help strengthen our skin barrier, which is perfect in winter when our skin is prone to dryness. Now, the Walgreens product includes sodium hyaluronate too, but it also includes niacinamide, which is definitely a powerhouse ingredient in skincare. Also, for the Walgreens product, it has moringa seed oil for added hydration, helping keep the skin soft after exfoliating. Now, talking pros and cons really quickly, the Glow recipe has that luxurious texture, having a more thicker, luxurious texture, whereas the Walgreens texture was a little more thin and runny. And of course, who can forget the watermelon scent? For people who love scents in their skincare products, having that watermelon scent from Glow Recipe is always going to be a positive. But $40 for a single jar. Bought it once and I never bought it again. $40 is a lot of money. I'm sorry. It is for me. However, when I used the Walgreens dupe, I really did like it. Effective acids, extra calming ingredients like the niacinamide makes this a pro for me. And more importantly, it is affordable. Now, as I said, it's not as rich feeling. It is definitely a little more runnier than the Glow recipe. But at the end of the day, it stayed on this face and I was able to wash it off when I needed it. So to me, not having it as thick as the Glow recipe was not a huge negative or drawback for me. You may miss the watermelon scent, but once again, you're washing it off. I was okay with that. So there you have it. 3 affordable dupes for winter skincare that can save your skin and your wallet. If you're looking to stay hydrated, smooth, and protected throughout the winter months without splurging, these Walgreens options actually are definitely worth a try. Now, they may not have the same luxury feel, but for the price, they're a great way to keep your skin happy all season long. Now, let me know in the comments, which of these would you give a try? And if you have, let us know what your experience was in using these dupes. Of course, having some affordable winter skincare products is definitely half the battle. But I would say before we get there, we still need to know what our skincare type is. So check out this video to find out what your skincare type is so that you know what type of products and ingredients works best for you. Until the next time, see you later.